New Mutants. What we know so far, the X-Men franchise is seriously expanding. It's true that we will no longer see any more Wolverine movies, but thanks to the success of Deadpool, 20th Century Fox has started developing big plans for the future of its flagship comic book series. A huge part of this equation is the New Mutants film that has been in development for a couple of years, and now that project is less than a year away from release. But what exactly is New Mutants? The answer to that question is what we're here to provide. As we do with all major upcoming releases, the following What We Know So Far guide has been constructed as a means of collecting all of the information that is currently available about the New Mutants movie. When is it coming out? Who is directing it? Who are the main characters? We address all of those queries and more below, so read on. But first, give the teaser trailer a watch. What is the New Mutants release date? While 2017 marked the first year that Marvel Studios has 3 comic book movies in theaters, 20th Century Fox's X-Men franchise isn't lagging too far behind. The studio has announced plans to have their own trio of blockbusters hit cinemas in 2018, and first on the docket is New Mutants, which is set to be released on April 13, 2018. The only other recent comic book movie to come out in April was Captain America: The Winter Soldier back in 2014, but matching success to that film would certainly be considered a big win for the New Mutants. As for the rest of the X-Men movies that will be coming out in 2018, the company also has David Leitch's Deadpool 2 scheduled for early June, and the 1990s set X-Men: Dark Phoenix will be the first in the franchise to come out in the fall season, arriving in November. What is the New Mutants rating? Unlike the other major comic book movie franchises, the X-Men titles are the first to really experiment when it comes to exploration of different ratings. Most of these films stick to PG-13 as a way of ensuring that teenage fans can buy tickets, but both Deadpool and Logan have proven that there is a whole lot of money to be made making these titles strictly for adults. Because of those successes, it's entirely suspected that 20th Century Fox will continue making R-rated superhero flicks for many years to come, but it doesn't look like the New Mutants will be one of them. But doesn't actually hand down a movie's rating until the nearly completed product is getting ready to arrive in theaters, but there hasn't been any indication that the New Mutants will be aiming for a restricted label. As we will get into later in this article, the film is expected to feature a few shocks and scares, but signs have been pointing to this blockbuster getting made with audiences 13 and older in mind. Who is the New Mutants director? Looking at the past work of director Josh Boone, you might not necessarily pin him as the director of the next great superhero blockbuster. After all, he made his directorial debut in 2012 with the romantic comedy Stuck in Love, and primarily found himself garnering a lot of attention for his 2014 hit cancer drama The Fault in Our Stars. It turns out, however, that Boone is actually a big-time comic book fan, and utilized that passion to land the New Mutants directing gig. Josh Boone first became attached to the X-Men blockbuster when it was first announced back in May of 2015, and has been working towards getting it made ever since, with only his plans to adapt Stephen King's The Stand serving as a distraction. Now, however, he has cleared his schedule, and is using 2017 as his year to bring the New Mutants to life on the big screen. Continued on next page. Greater than, please enable JavaScript to view the comments powered by